Hello again everybody, welcome to Friday of David Williams Week. Nice to see you again. I'm Sarah and this is Anton.
Hello.
And Anton's going to come and help me today. So today the book that we're looking at and doing things related to is called Billionaire Boy. And do you like Billionaire Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in Billionaire Boy the character's called Joe Spud. And his dad's a billionaire because he's made his fortune by inventing a super duper type of toilet paper called bum fresh toilet paper. And so we thought today one of the things we do is to make some things using the inside of toilet paper. So Anton's going to start by showing us how to make a bird feeder for your garden.
So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get one of the toilet bowls. It can't have any toilet paper on it.
No, it's a good idea.
And you need to get some peanut butter and spread it across the toilet bowl. I'm just going to do a portion of it.
Okay.
But you can do it all the way around.
Alright then.
Now the next thing...
Shall I spread some on while you get the next bit ready?
Now the next thing that you need to do is you need to get some bird seed and you need to pour it out onto a surface. I'm sure that will be enough. And yeah.
Spread it flat, do you think, in there?
Yeah, you might probably think.
I think probably it isn't helping that our peanut butter is crunchy, so it's got little lumps in it. It might be easier if you've got smooth peanut butter to spread. What do you think, Anton?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. If people at home don't have any bird seed, there are some things that they could use from the kitchen that are good for birds as well, because this time of year when the birds are nesting they need lots and lots and lots of calories and things with high fat in to keep them nice and warm. So you could use some things like if you've got raisins or chopped nuts in your cupboard, or dried fruit, so like raisins and things like that, and desiccated coconut that you sometimes use for biscuits and flapjacks. That would stick to this nicely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do next then, Anton?
We need to roll it in the seeds.
Okay.
And if all goes well, the seeds stick to the peanut butter on the glue roll.
Yeah, do you need to press down quite hard on that, do you think? Excellent.
And
okay. How are we going to hang that up then, do you think?
we'll need to tie it to a piece of string.
Okay. I suppose if you didn't have any string,
Yeah.
if you have plants that have sort of twigs and things sticking out, you could just maybe hook it on to the tube, couldn't you? There we go. Do you want me to hold this for you?
Okay.
There we go. Good job. There we are. Good job. So we trim the end.
Okay.
One. And there we have it. Ready to hang up in the garden. And the birds can come and perch on here and peck all the seeds off, can't they?
Yeah.
Hello again. I've just been colouring in just a plain piece of white paper because I didn't have any green paper to stick on my next thing. So I've just made some myself by colouring it in. And the next thing we're going to make is a little game to play. And again, with the bum fresh toilet paper theme, it's made with toilet tubes. The first thing we're going to do is to glue all the way round the tube. This was just how we were doing it with the peanut butter, wasn't it? It's going to have a sticky effect like the peanut butter did. So, there we go, we've gone all the way around with the glue, and we're going to lay it down onto the green paper, and then we can roll it up and press down as we go. So now we have a nice green tube. I'm going to put a little bit extra on the end because it's a bit long. That will stick that down as well. So as I said, if you've got some nice green paper, you could use that. If you don't have any paper at all, you could just colour green straight onto the toilet tube. So there we go. We have a nice green one now. And what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze this end flat So it's flat at this end, but it's still round at the other end. And we're going to sellotape it down to hold it closed like this. Here we are. So now, before we started to film this, I've already cut out 2 eyes. Now, you might have some googly eyes that you can stick on, or you can do as I've done and just draw some to stick on. Can you guess what it's going to be? Here we go. There's one eye. And there's the other eye. This animal says, ribbit, ribbit. It's a frog. And what do frogs like to eat? They like to eat bugs, don't they? Juicy bugs. So I've already drawn and cut out my juicy bug. And I'm going to cut some string. That's quite long, but not too long. And with some tape, I'm going to put some tape over the end. And I'm going to put this inside my frog's wide mouth. Let's stick it down nice and hard like this. And then the other end I'm going to stick to the bug. Now you might find that you need some sellotape. I think I might put some sellotape just to make sure the bug doesn't go flying when we're playing the game. So there we go. Stuck some tape over the bug. So the game of the game now is to see if we can catch the fly. Now you can make the string as long or as short as you like. If it's a bit hard, you can make the string, I might make my string a bit shorter. Here we go. And there we go. There's your frog and fly catch game. See if you can catch it. I'm not having very much luck with catching it, but you might be very good at it. You practice lots. So there we go. There's our game. So Anton, I think you've got something else to show us that you made before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. It's a game in which you have to try and roll a marble around the gates. And to make it, all you need is 1 cardboard box, 4 toilet rolls, a pen and a marble.
And some lovely paper and tape,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay, so look at this. Are you going to show us? Or do you want to show us first how it works or how you made it?
How I made it.
Okay.
So the first thing that you need is one toilet roll. Again, it shouldn't have the toilet paper on it. And you want to cut it in half with a pair of scissors. And once you've cut them in half, you want to push them together a little bit to make it easier for the marbles to go through.
Mm-hmm.
After you've done that, and you've done all 4 of them like this, you want to position them how you want to place them on the board.
Okay. These ones look quite flashy, so what have you done to make these ones look so nice?
Well, what I've done is, if you have a prick stick, but any glue will work, you can cover this part of it in glue and cover it in some of the flashy paper like this one.
Okay, well, I mean you've used some nice gift wrap, haven't you?
Yeah.
I suppose what could people use if they don't have any gift wrap?
Well, if you have any plain paper, you could draw on that.
You could.
And you don't even need the plain paper, you could just draw it on the card.
You could, couldn't you, with nice pens? Or maybe you could wrap some tin foil around as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That would be a good idea. Okay, now they've got numbers on. So you put numbers on and you've taped them down, I see. So what are the numbers for?
Those are for you to know which gate you want to go through next.
Okay.
And the way that you make them is you get a piece of card, and you want to cut off a section of it, and you want to write a number on it. But you can save that for later when we actually sellotape them down. And once you've done all 8 of the pieces, then you will want to bounce them on top of them, and get some sellotape. And
Yeah.
with the scissors from earlier,
Yeah.
cut out the sellotape and stick it on. You
So,
can't.
oh, I see. So you're sticking the number on, and you're sticking the toilet roll to the base at the same time.
Yeah.
Excellent. What's this here at the end?
That's the ending gate. So once you manage to make it through all 8 gates, then you have to try and make it into that, and then you've won.
Oh, so it's like a goalpost.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so you're going to show us how it works then?
Okay. You need a marble for it,
Yeah.
but if you haven't got a marble, then just a scrunched up ball of paper will work.
Sounds good.
And
Okay.
what you want to try and do is you want to move around the cardboard box so that the marble goes through the gates. And it is quite tricky.
You do very well. Oh, look at that. Two in one go there.
And eventually
Oh, it's got a bit of cardboard.
you can make it go through the last gate and then onto the winning
And onto the winning pole. Excellent. I suppose you can position them to make it as easy or as difficult as you like. Can't
Yeah.
you? That looks really good fun. Well done. Thank you. So, there we have the things that we're going to make today. We've made our catch a frog, catch a fly frog. We've made our bird feeder. And we've made, well, Anton's made this really good marble game. So that's 3 things you can use your toilet rolls for. Now there's a couple of other challenges or ideas for you today. One of the things is that Mrs. Traff, who's the dinner lady at Joe Spud's school, is renowned for making some really disgusting lunches. She's a very nice lady, but she makes some disgusting lunches. And we thought maybe you could design a menu. You could get some paper and fold it in half, make a menu, and you could think of the most disgusting meals or combinations of foods that you could think of to have in Joe Spud's school canteen. So that's one of the things. Don't forget, if you make any of these, or if you do a menu, or if you do the next thing as well, please take a picture and send it in for us. It's not too late, and with your name for every picture that you send will go into the draw for the gift voucher. The last thing that we thought of that's linked with Billionaire Boy is that Joe Spud lives in an amazing house. He has a bowling alley in there, and he has a cinema, and he has an orangutan for a butler. He has everything he wants. But the only thing he doesn't have is a friend, and that's what the book's about. Joe Spud wants to make a friend. So we were wondering, if you were a billionaire boy or a billionaire girl, what kind of house would you like to live in? What would you have? What super duper things would you have in your house and in your garden? So we thought maybe you could build and design your billionaire house. You could use Lego or other building sets if you've got them. And if you haven't, you could draw a picture, or you could use some junk modelling. You could use whatever you think of. But we'd really love to see what your billionaire boy or billionaire girl house would look like. So that's enough things to keep you busy till tomorrow, I think. And then tomorrow, it's going to be at 3:30. I'm going to be doing another story, and it's going to be a live event, and it's going to be the first hippo on the moon. And after the story, we're going to be making some blast-off space backpacks. Okay, so thank you for helping today, Anton. And cheerio, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.